at $4 a gallon. Football season starts tonight. The Dallas Cowboys against the New York Giants. Millions of people will be watching, but the league's regular refs will not be there. The NFL is locking them out and will use replacement officials instead. Joining us now is sports agent Eugene Lee. I made the comment a few moments ago. There was uproar in the studio when I made it.
Right.
What's this got to do with safety? Okay, you use substitute refs. What's that got to do with the safety of the players? Does it have anything to do with it?
I don't know if it's necessarily safety, Stuart. I think it's the integrity of the game. You're going to have referees that are inexperienced, that are unqualified, making huge calls in games that count. And I think that's what
But there's not safety at issue. Will you make the case that the safety of the players is at issue?
Safety could be at issue if they miss calls.
In what circumstance?
In terms of unnecessary roughness penalties, after the whistle hits, certain objectionable actions that would otherwise be called in a game. If players aren't being flagged for stuff that normally would be called, it's going to take their aggressiveness and their violence to another level.
It won't affect the score, though, will it? Because it's the same for both teams. I mean, the playing field is still level, regardless of the officials used.
You may have a game-changing play at the end of a game or when the game counts, where a referee misses a call.
My concern is with the unnecessary roughness rules being expanded now in terms of the hits that are allowed. With new referees, the possibility that we could get some very, very unsafe and dangerous plays, I think increases. I think this is a huge risk for the NFL and one that has been understated.
I agree as well. I mean, the NFL is at an all-time high with its popularity. And the NFL, I don't think they want to risk that by having the integrity of the game compromised.
Do you think the audience, in terms of TV viewers, you think it will be lower tonight because they're substitute refs?
I don't think so. I don't think the popularity at the beginning of the season will wane, but I think that as more calls are missed, you're going to have more of an uproar.
Do more calls get challenged when you have substitute refs?
I believe so. I've seen that during the preseason. I was at the Patriots-Giants game on Wednesday of last week, and it was horrible in the first half.
Why?
The referees missed. First of all, they called the wrong penalty. Then they went to the wrong player. And finally, they went to the wrong team. And it was the first time in recent memory I can remember a crowd audibly booing referees for a non-game-changing play.
If you got something similar tonight, if you did, would that put so much pressure on the NFL that they'd bring the regular refs back?
That's what the Referees Association is banking on. The fact that as more calls are being missed and more games are being decided, not on the field, but by the referees, they feel that that's what's going to bring the NFL back to the bargaining table.
Do you represent a player or a couple of players on the Cowboys? Is that right?
Yes, that's correct. Okay. It's going to be a fun time tonight. I mean, I'm going to get down there.
So you've got some skin in this game?
I do.
And you're worried about your player?
No, not necessarily. I have faith that the referees are going to do their best.
See?
But at the end of the day, I think it's the integrity that's what's going to...
All this concern, Doug. I mean, it's just...
Stuart, I have to tell you, full disclosure, one of my friends is now a replacement referee, and he's a very good college referee, but I don't think he belongs in the NFL. He's a good man, he cares, but you know what? I worry about the late hits, I worry about the unnecessary roughness, and I worry about the referees losing control of the game. That's my fear.
The crazy part is that they're only $45 million apart in a $9 billion revenue league.
All right. I can say I know nothing about this subject. I shouldn't contribute to the debate, huh? But Eugene Lee, you know what you're talking about. We appreciate you being here.
Thank you.